It's going to be good morning in about 40 minutes. So, going to invite some people. Can't sleep. So here I am. I don't know what. Oh, there you go. As soon as I get on, start yawning. Brilliant. Thanks, Krishna. Love you too. Okay, so we're just going to post it on. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do it again. Okay, brilliant. This one. I've just realized that Brave, when I'm on Brave search engine, I'm on River Yamuna Devi Dasi. And when I'm on Chrome, I'm on River Yamuna. So it's all good, isn't it? So let's just go back to. So we're posting on Facebook and YouTube, but I cannot see myself on Facebook. So let's go. Let's go to my page actually. And just post. There I am. Oh, there I am. Okay, 18. Okay. Haha. So I'm just inviting people. People that I know will be awake, I think. And people who are not in the group, actually. So Cohen's not our friend anymore. I think he's unfollowing us. He hasn't unfriended us. But he is Lily to sleep, and I know that. I know she's sleeping. See? You're dead. Oh. And I've been trying to sleep, and look at it. As soon as I get on. Okay, not inviting the Europeans or the English, because they're sleeping, apparently. Okay, well, we'll invite you. I wonder what's happened to Ian. I must get in touch with him. He's a naughty boy. I don't like naughty boy. I like naughty boys, maybe because I'm naughty. Okay, wow. I was just talking to Krishna today. While he's talking, I said, what's going on with this, me speaking out on Maharaj's classes, because he's actually the director and the movie maker, the CEO and producer, and Krishna's really the writer, wouldn't you say? But anyway, I don't know which way to put it around. I need to play my part. Yamuna doesn't do that. And I've learned today it's because we weren't. I was just made to be a slave for a man, by my parents. That's what the opportunities that they gave me, and that's fine. It's fine. Krishna's making me, teaching me things that I need to be a role model, not a role model. A role model. Actually, it doesn't matter how you say role model for Krishna. So yeah. So I know you're still awake. You're always awake. Wonder how Tucker is doing. I've seen him for a long time. Heard anything from him, but maybe he has to do that to go. Maybe he's had to go where he's had to go. Not that everybody's not in prison. Everybody's in prison. He's just in a real makeshift prison that everybody's been deluded to believe that if you're in that place over there, it's over there, not over here, but over there, you're in prison. But no, everybody's in prison. So let's get it on with Krishna, represented by Srila Gaura Haridas. Let's get it on, baby. That is what we're doing. Tarun, you're there. Sorry, who you? When you have to tell me, sweet, who you're talking about, because I've said a few things. Is it about Tucker? Say that. Say that. Say that. Say his name. Say his name, please. Okay. So invite the girlfriends. All the girlfriends, not the ones that are sleeping. I hope you're all right too. Tune. I called you Tune. You're a tune. Tarun. Tarun is a tune. Who? I don't know who you're talking about, because I said many people's names. Anyway, I'm carrying on. Yeah, that's enough anyway, because I know everybody else is asleep. I'm just going to turn this music down a little bit. You have to tell me what you think of it. And I need to get off this page. How did I do that? How do I do that? No, I don't want that page. So we're just going to do this. So I'm going to put this into the split screen. I slept like a musical tune. Brilliant. Nice ras. Beautiful ras, in fact. And where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You're not there. Oh, there you are. No, you're not there. So I've got two screens up. I'm just trying to find what I want. Right, I found it. Samson notes, because I have what I'm reading there. Fabolia. Thank you for my rose. Yes, very nice. Okay, so we're going to read Radharasudhanidhi. So I'm just going to get that up and get it ready. What am I like? I just get things ready. I'm terrible for one to not want to make mistakes. I don't want to get told off. In fact, it's always looking. Where is purification? Which angle is it going to come from? Where is it going to come? Down below, at the top, within, or out there? Always need shielding. Need to always just be with Krishna. He's made it really easy. Srila Gaura Haridas, by hearing from him, Tarun Fabolia, he's made it so easy, because Krishna does things for us. And it's, you know what, it's not the worst thing. It's the wonderful thing. It's never enough. It's never enough. For me, it's like you need your addiction, Tarun. You know, you need your addiction. I'm addicted. I need it. I don't even, smoke marijuana like I used to. Sometimes I did, but now I just can't smoke it. It doesn't do anything for me. And being stoned on Krishna is not the same, because I smoked marijuana from the age of 27 up until about, I'd say, 10 years ago properly. And this intoxication by God, I'm falling asleep. This intoxication by Krishna, by just thinking about Krishna, wanting to be about Krishna, wanting some more sweet sugar, to fulfill, to fill that hole that is when Krishna is missing. When he's missing, he's not there. That just, it's even, this kind of addiction, this kind of familiar, this kind of addiction for Krishna. It's increased my appetite to eating food to keep my body healthy, to be able to allow Krishna to have a great temple, to arising. Well, it's not a great temple. It's a bit of it's falling down a bit. It's crumbling, this external temple. And but the temple of the heart is always the real eternal temple, which is always there, is always, built upon the foundations of absolute truth, Krishna, Radha Krishna, themselves, with them, upon them, in them, around them, walking side by side as master and friend, as slave and friend, but friend. That bit has been missing out. The Lord, Christ, the same Father, is our master and our real master. And it's time. It's time. He's our friend as well. We have a relationship with our friend. We've been duped into thinking that master and then slave. We've been duped into seeing from the ego, seeing from there, seeing from that place. And I get tired. Hare Krishna, Dandivans Param, Devi, Jai, Miss Reverences. I think you're saying that. Right back at you, sister. Hare Krishna to you. And yeah, so whatever I was saying, I forgot. Oh, master-slave thing. If you look at anything, let's just look at that. If you look at it with your head, whatever you've learned in whatever lifetime, it may be this one, that's strong because you're still feeding it. I'm still feeding my own. Yeah. I'm just having a rest because I got a yawn. You know what, Famola? This is what listening to Srila Gaura Hari Das has done. If you go and see my videos from 4 years ago, and then maybe 2 years ago, and then the videos they say, you will see the difference of hearing from a bona fide spiritual master, the greatest. It doesn't matter what he says to me, Tarun. He says whatever he says to me. The greatest spiritual master who is showing you that you are showing everything around us and turning it round deeper. Here I am. Krishna's going, here I am. No, don't look over there. I'm here. No, don't go over there. I'm here. No, but you still want to go over there, don't you? You want a few more slaps. Yeah. You just want some more tupper. You want to fall down a bit because you still want to play the game of finding the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is here right now. There's no more running around the mountain, going around the mulberry bush, because nothing is going to come. Nothing is going to come your way. Only your own pride, your own sense of being, of how you want to be. And I'm doing it my way, so I am going to go round and round the mulberry bush, meaning round and round Govardhan Hill, instead of going to the bona fide spiritual master, the bona fide spiritual master. I mean, I still do these things that I'm telling you, because I'm conditioned to do certain things, from being with my parents, like other lifetimes conditioning, and it's just coming up, but you just got to look over that. We just have to look over that. Govinda's always saying, just look at the devotion. I look at the whole. Focusing on the whole for others. You meditate and you can pray and talk to the Lord. And it just happens, it's a natural thing. Pray for what they need. Because sometimes they don't pray for what they need because they can't see what they need. So you pray for it. And if you're in your false ego and somebody pisses the false ego off, you're not going to do it. So to take away one's focus from the false ego, the false identity, the false built up person, it's just a person, and you can have many, meaning you're going to come back again unless you realize, we realize, I can help you realize, because it's so great. It's so wonderful. You're growing up. You know, we're growing up and having our link with our Father out in the kingdom of heaven, everywhere, in every place, in every level. But there's certain levels we don't want to be. Don't you know who I'm talking about? Certain levels we don't want to be in because we can't fit in those levels anymore. We need to grow. And we're growing inwards, not outwards, to God consciousness, to our eternal Big Daddy. And he is our Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Krishna, until we realize I realize, Tarun, that we are only here to have a relationship with, I've just been buying some stuff so I can feel happy preaching for Krishna, because sometimes it gets too much, but that's what I do. And justifying it, it's my own thing, but it's fine because it keeps me going for wanting to serve Krishna, 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 Krishna. And so what was I saying? See, I've gone off on one. I haven't chanted or anything, but I'm chanting. I'm chanting all day. So if I'm not showing you, I've been chanting. And I'm really tired now. Maybe I have to come off in a minute. You just changed my life. I don't even recognize myself anymore. We can be who we are. We can be who we are, or who we think we are, because we're still focusing on the illusion. When we let go of the illusion. Hey, I'm in Ryan. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Haribo, Colombia. So are you saying that you're in Colombia? That is in South America, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Well, actually, Fabola, that's where Maharaj is at the moment. Gora Haridas is there in Mexico. Mexico City. Having a great time. Having a great time. My gosh. My guru is having a great time. Wow. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. So we chant. I was just talking about so many things are misunderstood. So many things are misunderstood here in this world. People have got the wrong idea, because all knowledge from this world, all ascending knowledge, it's coming from this place. And it's the ascending knowledge, and it's devoid of Krishna. But something else is happening to me. And these are the times I really need to speak to Maharaj. But hey, inner guru, and the only guru really. Okay. So we chant. I need to chant. Apparently I need to talk as well. Talk. I'm always talking. How can you be lonely when you're just talking all the time? I've never laughed so much. I've never cried so much. I've never been as physically sick as much as I am now. And I owe it all to Srila Guru Haridas. I used to watch Michael Jackson, go, I love this person, because they did this for me, and I love this person. I'm like, what's wrong with them? How can they love these people so much? But that's temporary still. I love Srila Guru Haridas so much. And I'm like, even with whatever happens, I love him so much that it hurts. It flipping hurts. Because it's like, in a way, that love becomes stale, and you have to move deeper through purification, and you don't want to unless Krishna kicks you. He kicks you from inside, because we have a tendency to want to stay in one place. I'm not moving from here. Literally, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. And then when you surrender, when you really surrender, Krishna knows what's best. Our false ego is going to take us away from what is best for us, and not going to do what we need to do, because you know what? At some point in some lifetime, we will really, truly surrender to a bona fide spiritual master. We will. It's the only way. The squeeze is on, people. Meaning the heat is on of Kali Yuga. It's fire. It's fire. Now, what do you want? Do you want what are they? Fire engines to come and to put the fire out? Meaning, temporary. You want to put your fire out temporary because you've covered it up with something else. You've just covered it up with some other shit, Or do you want to allow that fire to burn eternally? Eternally. The eternal flame. What's that song? The Bangles. That never goes out. That may go down a bit, but then it goes back up. Krishna living in your heart, living inside you, and you can feel it. Lalita's words, the way she describes her relationship with Krishna, sorry, sometimes I say some words because I'm inside and I'm actually thinking of somebody else. I'm saying somebody else's name, so my tongue is a bit disconnected. So please forgive that. Okay. Hare Krishna. I'm so grateful to Maharaj, being available for us in the sense of chanting with him. Because I don't chant that much, but I always chant with Maharaj. And sometimes I cannot be. I've been disturbed, so you can see me moving a lot more when I'm a bit disturbed. And it's my bad. I do it myself, and I shouldn't do that. Because I want to help. I just want to help Krishna. Sorry, I just want to help Maharaj. But I need to help myself. So then I can really help others. And then it's really easy. And it's becoming like that. And it's really fun. It feels great. It feels alive. You want to be alive. Sometimes I can't sleep because I can't wait to get up. I can't wait to get up. But we have to. And that's my issue at the moment. I'm not sleeping. Okay, Krishna will be looking after me, won't he? So it's okay. It's the mind that gets more. Oh, you should be doing this. You should sleep this. You should sleep like this, and you must do this. You must get regulated and I think I do need to get regulated a bit more, and yeah. But I don't think I have, except going to school and places where of study. I haven't been regulated. Oh, actually, I have, haven't I? I've been dialyzing for all this time, so I've had to go there. So I've been regulated in that bloody eternal, false illusion stuff. Hi, Krishna. Tarun, you got your popcorn. Karuna used to make the popcorn. I don't know how to make it. Last time I made it, I just wasted it because I burnt it. Anyway. Don't do that. I want to have some popcorn. Well, yeah. Okay. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadaha, Shivas, Hari Gora Bhakta. Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. I'm going to put my hand in front of my face. I see. You'll see Vrindavan down there. Oh, Radha and Krishna. I don't have to rip open my chest. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Excuse me. Yes, my feet are tingling. Hare Krishna. Tingle, 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 tingle. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. You know what? Maybe you don't know what everything that Prabhupada said, not everything, sorry, that Prabhupada said was true for this time. For that time, yes. When he was there and teaching. But for this time, not everything. Most things he says aren't true. Because the people who... Oh, I'm so sorry. This is going to happen. Actually, you lot can't hear it. Let me know if you can hear a sounds. If you can hear the sounds, that means you can hear what I can hear. And it's not great for everyone. I don't think it is. Anyway, so you were saying, I forgot. Yes, not everything. Most things that Prabhupada was saying when he was here back then and he was teaching Vaidhi is not for this time. The people who are following the second path in Prabhupada's own books, that he did not teach them because nobody was ready, really. Nobody was ready, and he couldn't do that. He look at the way people are now in Kali Yuga. He couldn't give that away. That stuff is written in a way, in a code, in a way that only a real resident of Vrindavan can decipher. A real true Vaishnava can decipher. The grand master of grandmasters, spiritual master, the grandmasters of spiritual master can decipher the greatest, deepest codes ever, because it's by the Lord himself, written by a resident of Vrindavan. Because everyone are little cheaters in Kali Yuga, me included. Cheaters, liars, manipulators. And you know what? Yes, I'm including myself, but mine is transcendental, and I do it for Krishna. I'm not going to do it for my own gain. I'm going to do it for myself and you and anybody else who I'm around. I don't care who it is, because I have to be at the hospital and around these people. They have served me. Right back at you, kiddos. You're going to get some gratitude back. The potency, the spiritual potency of the Lord. Thank you very much. Serving and serving and serving. Get your ass up and learn how to truly, really surrender and serve the Lord, because that is all we're here today. That is our ultimate goal. We are not here to serve, these different charities, these different organizations. I know we got to get on and do what we're doing, but that is all secondary. None of these things are our ultimate goal. I mean, I'm not here to, I've got a purpose to go to dialyze at the hospital and stuff. It's exciting. It's fun. I'm sitting there on the machine with my blood coming out, and this blood coming out is Krishna's blood coming out. I was reminded of Radharani, actually. And I can just be myself, do a class. It comes. Sometimes I get a bit mardy about being there. I do for Bola, but I like being there. I want to have the best of both worlds, meaning, I want to be able to dialyze there, be in commune, not in commune, being in a place to meet those people, because I have this sickness and they do as well. I kind of deal with it really, really well, extremely well, because of, being transcended as much as possible. To date is 2023, the 3rd of March, I think. And yeah. But actually, I always really liked going to that place. I could never admit it. I could never admit it. Oh my God. Now I know the Lord is there, alive and kicking. They are all starting to get attracted to the Lord within my heart. And they can see it through my eyes. You can really see and feel the different nurses and the different staff and how they are, because there's no mouth. So you're just focused on, it's eye to eye, their eyes, and you see them change. And when you see them change, you feel them change in what mood they are in. But you have to get past it, because it's in that moment. Because you can carry them with you away from their illusion and my illusion. Just take it away. Just take it away, kiddo, to Krishna. Take it away to Krishna. Yeah. This is chanting for me, Tarun, for Bola. Amen. Chanting, just telling the truth, talking about Krishna in every way and in any way, however. So you know what? Somebody out there will go, what's she saying? What she said? What did you just say? I've been saying that for ages. I like this girl. Oh God, as many different ways as possible. But you know what? I'm saying the same thing. Krishna, our ultimate goal. No Krishna, danger. What's that thing they do? Ooh, oh, let me do it. The English Air Raid Center. Danger, get underground, because you're going to get bombed to death. World War I, World War II. And now the same thing is happening, but worse. We can't see it because everybody sees wars, bombs, and dead people blown up everywhere. But no, now it is subtle bio warfare, and all of these injections and all of this vibration that we are taking on board, but less for myself and the devotees in the Sangha of Srila Gaura Haridas, because we have the ultimate Govardhan Shatri. We have the ultimate Govardhan Shatri, the mountain, the unlimited mountain of shelter, because we are his real devotees. If you want to be a real devotee, get under the shelter of Govardhan, which who is that? Who is that? Srila Gaura Haridas will give you that shelter. You will feel that shelter. You will be walking down the road and you will feel that shelter. And if anything gets in, if anything gets in and beyond your shelter and hits you, it's meant to, because you just need to do some purification and gone. Stay in there now. It's happened. It's gone. Let's not stay in the same place for 20 years. In this Sangha is so great, Tarun. You think so? No, baby, you're coming. No, you got no choice. I'm tying you to my jumper. I'm tying you to my wrist. You're coming with me. Not letting you go. The love in the Sangha is just so great. It's so real. It's so pure. It's so wonderful. It's pure love. It's real love. Not taking no shit, no lies, no cheating. Just come under the shelter. Even if you're a lie, please forgive me for Bola if I swear, because I may do that. English swearing, just come and try. Hare Krishna. Hey Mary. Mary. I love Mary. So part of the fast, so much respect, because Mary's been here from the beginning, and Mary is still here. Sachi is still here. So much respect, so much. I admire that, because wow, she's been hearing and changing, but she doesn't think so. You're not, Mary. Please forgive me, and I'm not saying this is coming from my heart. You are not. Oh my God, even more than what I've just said. You are not a tortoise anymore. No, 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 no. You are on the speed tape. You are in a Ferrari. What color do you like? You are in a Ferrari with super duper sonic motor and engine. Actually, they have an engine, or they call it a motor in England. An engine. You'll know what an engine. Don't need no oil, just need, and that's you. And you have just whoosh now. Krishna is changing things now. Not me. Krishna's changing things, because if I don't have that knowing, and in a way, the word belief is coming up now. My beliefs change, but Krishna, but the knowing, the ultimate realization and the knowing of my relationship with Krishna, and it only happens because of my only the greatest thing that's happened to me ever has only been established because of Gora Haridas. Gora Haridas, Gora Haridas. You're the chair lady, Mary. Come on. Let's see what to the flip-flops. 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 Flip-flop. I don't know what they're called, Mary. You know, when you used to do all those things for cheerleader, they do some really amazing ones now I've seen on TikTok or on anywhere on the internet. But yeah, motor car, and you just, but you're stopping. It seems like you're stopping and getting everybody in your car with you. Let's go, get in. You stop and you open the door. It says, "Come on, come, let's go." I do that. We're going home. We're going home. We're going home. Mary's like, I love her. Mary's determination and Mary's sincerity and loyalty to Srila Guru Haridas is admirable. It's more than admirable. It's such wonderful. All the devotees in the Sangha who have been here, stayed here. Once they've seen, maybe I am a turtle with roller skates now. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to put my roller skates on at the weekend and have a laugh. I feel stronger. Cartwheels. There you go. Cartwheels, and the ones where they go backwards. They do a flip over. That one, Mary. That one. Yeah. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Believe here in whatever you desire, really, for Krishna. It appears. It appears. But Krishna keeps you going. Mary, Krishna keeps you going. Because you just want more. We are greedy children. All those people who are eating and killing themselves with food. With this spiritual food, we can eat as much as we want, whenever we want, because we are greedy little spirit souls. We need juice. We need sweets. Sweets. The sweets is the Lord himself coming through, the living, breathing, bona fide master, who's going to show us this, who's going to tell us, hey, you're walking in the dark, just slap your head, come off it, wake up, he turns the light on for me. Turn the light on for me, he'll turn it on for you. Roundups, I think, backward flips. There you go. This is what we call it in England. Backward flips, but yeah, that kind of stuff. Hare Krishna. Krishna. But it's cool. So many different things are happening now. Govinda's been talking a lot. About all the things that have been happening to me. Him, sorry. And he's needed Krishna there. And he's done it throughout. They're going to happen anyway. Why don't we happen while we're sheltered under the unlimited arms of the Lord? You know, as we're sheltered under them, because you know, when we're sheltered under them, we're still solid, we're still centered, and we are not part of what is happening. You know, we're more aloof. You know, we're more aloof. You know, we're not who we are. Not those things that happen. We are not the parts that we play. We are the spirit soul that needs to realize itself and grow, and then from that place eternally grow. If we just stay with the part that we play, like I've been staying, not to a full degree, but been playing with the part I've been playing of a sick person. I am not that sick person. I'm temporarily playing the part of that sick person, but the spirit soul that resides inside had to realize its ultimate goal. Its ultimate goal is to realize its relationship with God. Its most important relationship is with the Lord in its heart, in your heart, your master and your friend. Everybody doesn't want, I don't want to know God because, he's just too much, and you have to do what he says, and it's a natural process. Vanished. Boop. It's a natural process, and it will happen in itself. You will want to live your life for Krishna because you will be shown the clutches of this illusion. Like, this is just coming to my politics. I think I read it in David Icke. Anyway, politics. Well, poly means many, and ticks are those little things that just hook into you, and you have to really, it kind of hurts when you take them out. So, it's actually with everything, is many of them, and they, people are absorbing their bullshit, those little ticks, that bullshit is sticking in them, and which is their conditioning, and it's difficult to let it go. However, anything is possible under the shelter of Lord Caitanya through Srila Gaura Hari. That's anything. Lord Caitanya is here, and if people do not realize that Lord Caitanya is the latest incarnation of the original Krishna himself, and they keep looking to Krishna, you will be like the washerman in a way. Yeah, Krishna can chop your head off, which really means that you're going to be back here again doing this shit stuff. You really need to have your head chopped off, because me too, with certain things. You're doing it. You did brilliant. Don't know anymore. Hare Krishna. This is really good fun doing this. Just learning to surrender to Krishna. This is just all about Krishna. This is all about my experiences by listening to Srila Gaura Hari. That's from 2017 to date. So for me, 5 years, probably a little bit more. I love the number 5. The famous 5. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Okay. Krishna Krishna. I wanted to speak to you, Mary, actually. Maybe we could do it at the weekend if you're free, about some stuff that's going off at the hospital, and see your take on it by being a nurse and not a patient. I've been a patient for all this time. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Krishna. So again, whatever comes, to apologize to everybody for my little thing in class earlier. Brilliant. I'll be dialyzing. Oh, I'm not actually. My PA will be here from 12 till 5 England time. So that's the only time I'm busy, really. We'll be together because So, Krishna, Krishna. Hey, actually desired to my kidneys to get better, only because a friend of mine who was my first guru, he says to me, your kidneys can get better. You don't have to do this. And there are people out there whose kidneys have got better. You know, their consciousness has been raised. You know, they have been having sound therapy, deep sound frequency therapy. And, you know, the highest, but the thing is, you know, the highest frequency is God frequency, you know, and staying at that level, kidneys working fully or not, is the happiest place in the world. What do you want, Yamuna? Do you want kidneys, working kidneys, you know, that have troubles as well, the way I can have them through a transplant, you know, or do you want to be happy with the time you have left, you know, and be with the spiritual family here and have fun, real sports, real games, real true games, on real board games, because we're on a board, the supersonic soul train headed by Srila Gora Haridas, flying always, not just once, always back home. But back home is in an instant. We can just get on the train, just hear Gora Haridas once, and boom, we're there. It will happen. Sorry, it's a gradual process. It's all of that is a gradual process. But the journey is the gift. You know, people don't want the journey. I'm a bit like that, but I see it as my conditioning, because the journey has the goal as well. The journey, and it has the goal. The Lord is there, not all the time, and not for a while, for people who are, you know, have deep conditioning, as in they've been living the illusion for so long. Now we're living in Go Loka. We're living in Go Loka, not Las Vegas. We're living in Go Loka Vrindavan. That the highest vibration, the highest consciousness. But we're hearing this one, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to send you that song, Mary. I think maybe you've heard it. It's about that girl. She sang it on X. I was going to say she sang it on X-Men. What's it? It's that X one with X Factor. And then she had cancer, and then she died. But her voice was so angelic. Wow. It was so like, you know, when people have a talent and it's like it's part of them. You can't separate them from their talent. You know, this in a way is like being friends with Krishna. But in that they have, you know, you can see their talent and you can see them. So, you know, there is a separation, but we're never disconnected. We only separate ourselves with wherever we take this, our focus, you know. So, you know, this Sangha is so great because it has Krishna on board, even though there's only a few of us. We're like Arjuna on the Battle of Kurukshetra. They had how many millions of people, and he had 500, I think. Anyway, we have like 20 people. Maharaj says that are solid, coming every day, that have felt the changes, have gotten through the purification, have felt the changes, are evolving, are being transformed, transcended through the shit of illusion to transforming into their real selves. This is real metamorphosis. I knew I was going to use that word again. You know, metamorphosize, just evolving, naturally evolving, not going and putting all your bumps on your face and learning your lines and whatever you do, taking your drugs to be able to do your lines and play your part. You can for Krishna, I think it's all right. But you know what? Ask Maharaj on that one. Sometimes it's okay. It's okay. Being shouted under Maharaj, whatever we do, it's okay. Yamuna, come on, it's okay. It's okay. Now I'm talking to you, Yamuna, here. Anyway, Mary saying, yes, I have heard it. She sang on America's Got Talent too. She was singing on America's Got Talent. Oh, was she English? Anyway, I think you're right. You're right. Hare Krishna. Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. This thought just came into me, so I'll share as I do about for another person in the Sangha to come who's really unwell. Well, you know what? Actually, I think I'll take that back because there are devotees in the Sangha. You even told me, Mary, I'm not going to say anything. I can't remember actually. That I know you're not well. You know, sometimes you have physical problems. And a lot of the other devotees do, but nobody talks about them. I have to because it's in my face. I need to talk about it and realize it's not real, and it is becoming more natural as well. I want to hear from other devotees, Mary, how they are transcending their sicknesses, their physical sicknesses. And I know there's many others. There's the emotional ones, and then there's the trauma ones, and I have them all. For some reason, I wanted it all. I want it all materially. Because I've been doing it my way with no shelter. And now I've got to pay the price. But the price is you play your punishment, which is your karma, really, for God, for Krishna. Because then it's not punishment anymore. And it like vanquishes. There you go. You've used vanquished. It vanquishes that whatever punishment we get. Poof. Poof. It's gone when we use it for Krishna. So when I've been focusing on some bodily things, but it's win-win because it made me sit down and rest. I've been really excited. I need to sit down and rest every day for a while, for a bit now. And hello. And you guys got to help me as well. Yamuna, you're resting. Get your ass down. Down. I don't know, Mary, because you know what? I take these blood pressure tablets, and it's because I'm in the illusion. I take these blood pressure tablets, and they bring my blood pressure down. And I do a class, or I watch Maharaj, and you see me in that ecstasy. They're higher. Gora Hari sent me a video list of herbs for my health. He is a natural doctor, Gora Hari. Do you know what he was talking about Senna yesterday? For a while now, I've been taking natural things. I'm not saying that what he does isn't working, but Maharaj hasn't got the depth of illusion as I have because my body, I'm illusioned. It's my illusion with being in material medicines for so long and away from herbal things. But we're going to try. We're going to still keep trying, because I'd like to stick around for a lot longer. A lot longer. Herbs take longer than Western medicines to work. Yeah, you got to keep doing it and keep doing it. I'm still doing it. I'm using all of these 100% oils, Mary, doTERRA oils, and a lot of them work, and they're there. I use them every day. They're helping my body internally because it's been dry inside as well as outside, and now it's been oiled up. I'm using so many different oils a day. But even, all the herbs, I'm just making excuses, aren't I? All the herbs are done. Haribo, Tarun's gone. All the herbs are made in toxic soil, in toxic conditions, with toxic people, with toxic weather, toxicity in all directions. This is, I don't know, what am I saying? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Anyway, he's getting everybody away from the trying to get everyone. No, he is getting people who choose, they will get away from that Western medicine. There are usually ways. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to be coming off the machine, but then I fall back into it again. So Mary's saying for every year a problem has been present, it can take a month for the herb, 30 years sick, 30 months. So what herb shall I take for yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you for saying that. Better not focus on the toxicity. Yeah. I'm hungry and tired now. I'm completely out of sync. Mary, do you have a routine? Do you have a routine? Because I do and I don't. I'm quite young at the moment. Baby Krishna, young Krishna. You know, he doesn't want to go to bed. You know, who's really excited, and anyway, what to do? So no, we're not going to focus on that. Yeah, we'll do that. I haven't done my reading. I haven't done anything. So I'm gonna come off now. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm gonna come off. It's like I'm stoned, because I'm in slow motion. Oh, I smoked anything. Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you to Tarun and Aman and Fabola from Colombia. Fabola from Colombia. Mary, are you going? Are you going to go and see Maharaj in Mexico? Or do you want me to read? Mary, I can't even see. I can't open my eyes. Let's read a little bit for you. Mary. Oh, the music's gone. Oh, glory. The body's going to be upset with me. Oh, glory to Srila Guru Haridas, the greatest bona fide spiritual master ever. Well, since time of memorial. That could take you home. Okay. All glories to his lotus feet. And Maharaj. Oh, Mary's saying, did. I don't know yet about Mexico. I would go, but the dialysis is ridiculously expensive. I know which. So, all glories to Prabodhananda Saraswati for writing this absolutely beautiful, powerful Radharasudanidhi poetry in motion, literally in motion, because it moves Krishna inside me, Radha inside me, and we have movement. We have their emotions. We have Radha and Krishna, and it's the thing for Yamuna Devi Dasi, and maybe you as well. And Mary's saying, my sister could use me again in Washington State as well. Yeah, of course. Oh, goodness. Gosh. I like a baby, Mary. You know, you worked with babies, you know, who go past sleeping and then just can't sleep and then just act out. That's why we need to have a routine. Okay, so we're on verse 128. And I'm going to start from the beginning. But I was halfway through it, and this is the third time I've done this same verse. Jaya Jaya Shri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhaktavinda. So it's just in my head. They're so grounding, aren't they? Especially the newborn ones. They're like, because they're just so surrendered. They're so surrendered. Yeah. I'd love to go around holding. I'd love to go around just holding baby holder. That's it. That's it, Mary. Just hold them. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay. Some talk only of the happiness of impersonal Brahma. Others are wild with the bliss of offering prayers to the Supreme Person. Others taste the pearless bliss of being Krishna's friend. Still, Sri Krishna's maidservants taste the highest, most wonderful bliss. The bliss found in a single particle of the splendor of the glistening toenails of her lotus feet. You know, if you have an impersonal relation, you can do that in hospital, volunteer in the intensive care. You know what, mate? Yeah, that's a burnt my hand today. That's a great idea. I've been going to maternity every time I go to the dialysis unit, Mary, because they have a restaurant there and it's open like 4 times a day. And yeah, so I'm there with the babies, but I don't know. I can't see them. I can't go through the doors. But yeah, I don't know. I might do. I know that there's a whole, they're like the Gestapo. It's called the League of Nations. The League of, yeah. They're like the Gestapo, the way they vet you, you know, to do voluntary work there. But that's a great idea. Thank you. Okay. So if you do have a personal relationship with Brahma, you know, if you have that impersonal relationship with them, you can't make a friend. You cannot make a friendship, build a friendship with the Lord, because you've merged. You're merging with Him. You know, you haven't got the full message. You haven't realized the Bhagavan, the full Krishna, and you want to. So if you keep, you know, wanting to be impersonal with the Lord, you're just going to be on that treadmill or having a personal relationship, impersonal relationship with Him, falling down, no service to the Lord, falling down, no friendship, you know, building actually nothing, building nothing. But yeah, you know the Lord, you know He's there. There's something. There is something. And, you know, not having a relationship, you know, worshiping the Lord, you know, these impersonalists do, and not having a relationship with Him is the saddest love story ever. You know, it's the saddest one for all of us. Shouter. Because there's a lot of devotees out there who have Krishna from other lifetimes. And they have some kind of potency. They cannot realize it, some more and some less, but there's some that have got quite a lot, but they will not come in the one way that we all come in. And we stand in line, and it's a transcendental line. We all come into line at the same time. Well, not at the same time. We all come into line at different times, different lifetimes, you know, which is a sad love story as well. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. I take that back. Whenever it happens, isn't it? Whenever it happens. And, you know, we are so grateful. And you listen to Lolita, and she, you know, I will use Lolita because I don't, and I say it every time, and I say it on purpose because I'm sad, you know, that I'm still blocked from Johan. Well, I'm not sad, so it disturbs me. I don't really know anything about Johan because I have to trust Maharaj on what he says about him. really. So I use Lolita as the example of what was I using her example of? The prayers. You know, she's so and she shows herself every day to make it available for others to show where Radha Krishna are residing. And you know, people can come and see and spend time at home with our transcendental parents, and saying prayers. And she says these prayers at the beginning of her class, you know, glories and all glories, obeisances. Sorry, the main one is obeisances, the word guys. And you know, most people just talk of, you know, impersonal Brahma, or not even anything at all. Anything at all. With Krishna, the way he makes us, the way we become with him, how we become in relationship with him, where he is our friend, you know, we let go of all those by hearing through Srila Gaura Hari. That's the spiritual potency of Lord Caitanya, the transcendental vibration of the greatest ultimate frequency, which is God. You can realize God. You can realize him because you can only realize him because you're having a relationship with him. You know, first you're hearing through the real bona fide spiritual master, who is actually realized himself, helping you realize yourself by speaking the same goal, the ultimate goal of realizing God, having a relationship with God again and again and again and again and again and again. And it goes on and on and on and on, but saying it in a different way, in a different mood, in a different emotion, in a different place, maybe in a different environment. That's a different place, a different environment, but saying the same thing, because somebody will hear, no matter what they're into, what their propensities are. You know, when I say that word, Mary, I always think of you, because it's the first time I ever heard it was from you in one of your classes. Hare Krishna. I'm still reading the same verse. So there is just two sets of people, really. The ones that really praise the Lord, the ones that are impersonal. Even the devotees, they have a really impersonal relationship with the Lord, you know, because it's external bhakti. You know, it's like just saying, it's like having a friend who's your best friend and just looking at them every day. Yeah, that's my friend, my best friend. Yeah, and actually looking at them, you know, maybe for about an hour, or some people it's 4 hours, you know, but just looking at them and, you know, just doing things for them, but they're not doing anything for you because there's no relationship, because they're just on the outside. So that, you know, they're just there having this, it's just like one way, really, without the bona fide spiritual master and us coming in the right way, in line in the right way, which is a transcendental line. So, you know, there's no back of the queue in that line. We're coming that way by realizing the real bona fide spiritual master because of what he's doing. You know, his order, yes, for us, I realize it, actually, his order because of my own experiences, the experiences of other devotees that I have connection with, and that he is the chosen one, no matter what. The chosen one, I know it sounds, he is the golden child. Oh my gosh. You cannot doubt what is absolute, in your face, proof, actions, experience, work, making new ones, building new ones. I'm a bionic woman. I love the bionic woman. Do you remember the bionic woman, Mary? My sister could use me again in Washington State. Yeah, it's nice that you have that relationship with her. I like that. I like that. My relationship with my sister is in another consciousness. It's fine. It's like Indian people do, you know. I've just realized they don't actually, my brothers, mothers and fathers, except my father. So I should be having a relationship with my sister, my brother. The sisters go to their family when that's their family now. We're not really their family anymore. It's their in-laws and everything, really. And she does that. She's great with them. She's really great with them. They really love her. Okay, let's finish this verse. And we taste the pearl's bliss because we are building a relationship with Krishna and we are friends with him. We feel the bliss. He is going to give himself, his real self, so we can realize his real self to those who go and listen to his most confidential servitors, which is Srila Gaura Hari Das and the other devotees in the Sangha who are bionic women and bionic men, transcendentally bionic women, because it's with power within, the power of love. Allowing oneself to surrender by going through purification brings you to that place of the power of love. Because if it's the love of power, it's a false ego, and you're just going to kill everyone because you love power you love power more than you love actual pure love. Nobody can have that pure love. So I'm not surprised people they need to love something, and people love some dangerous shit. I know it's anyway, I'm not going to say that. Like Maharaj was saying, so many people are killed. So many sacrifices are made. Forget about the films that they make. Forget about that, Mary, because they're actually doing all the films that they make. You can see it. I mean, I've been watching this for a while. You can see that they have been doing this for a long time. And the films that they have, the ideas that they have in films, they're actually true. They're true. And if they're not, like Mary, everything's the other way around. All of these atrocities that, and there's some of them are actually, I can't even begin to say them, but anyway, they're all happening, and nothing's actually shocking, really, because anything goes. Under the shelter of Krishna, all of that can change, because we realize we don't die. We're still serving Krishna. The demons, Mary, they're still serving the Lord, but they're doing it in a way that, I don't know, lizard people eat loads of people at the same time. So maybe they're so advanced, actually, that they can do that. They can eat as many people as they want, but because I don't know, Mary, from the shit that they do, the karma that they create. I mean, we all create. They will never come back from it. Sorry, how can they come back from it? Under the shelter of Lord Caitanya coming through Srila Gaura. I'm just gonna look at this verse. See, I'm going to just read this last bit again. Still, Sri Radha's maid servants taste the highest, most wonderful bliss, the bliss found in a single particle of the splendor of the glistening toenails of her lotus feet. The highest bliss, to be really intoxicated, Mary. The highest bliss is to put oneself out there and put oneself through purification. I've been quite strong. I have felt embarrassed. I have felt ashamed, in class. I have felt, you stupid girl. I have felt, oh my God, what are they going to think of me? Oh, I felt hatred. I felt like I want to punch your lights out. All of these things, all of this movement, but under the shelter, upon the foundation of the Lord, and under the shelter of his ultimate potency. spiritual potency. The highest bliss. The highest bliss. And it's only in a little drop. Devotee was saying, a little drop. Drop, 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 drop. Mary saying, don't worry. Your preaching makes up for all. Yeah. It's getting more solid, what you just said. Much more solid. Much more exciting. And that's all of it, really. And as we serve Radharani through the devotees who can show you Radharani is there, is living there. And we get so many realizations. I get so many. I didn't write them down because I move around a lot in Maharaj's class. I don't want to disturb him. But I know he's not disturbed. He's very centered, extremely centered, because I know that, Govindi likes to jump up and down. And then I have to keep my eyes closed. I end up jumping up and down as well. Me and Govind. Oh, I like that. So hopefully I will sleep now. Mary, thank you for being with me. It's so nice on this one-to-one. It's lovely. I love it. A few that I can, because I forget who's there actually. So thank you to you, Mary, to Taru and Krishna Das, to Aman Narayan, and to Frabola. I love that name, Frabola. Thank you very much. All glories to Srila Gaura Haridas. Hare Krishna. I'm really tired now. That's so great. I'm tired. Hare Krishna. Bye-bye.